to you.
Now, Berekete made certain promises. People expected certain things from Berekete. Things that he said with his own mouth, in his own capacity. And people believed that he would deliver. Now, if you are sick, my brother, would you not make a public announcement? My team, even if you, Berekete, you see, Berekete is not just one man. Berekete is an organization. It's an organization. Yes, according to him, the biggest family in the world. Now, if you have the biggest family in the world, you have a secretary, you have a PA, you have an assistant. They continue what you are supposed to do. Because you are sick, the job doesn't stop. Because you are sick, justice does not end. So you designate people to come to the front and lead and continue to do the work. Berekete is not a magician that will wake up like a wizard and just with his magic wand, he will go and get justice. So the will cannot stop. The will of justice should not have stopped if Berekete is actually turning the will of justice. If he was turning the will of justice, that will should have never stopped because he was sick or because of whatever. So
African TV, please, I want to say something. I want to say something before I forget. Can I say something?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Sorry for my correction. For you saying maybe Berekete himself, he should give one of his team members. Do you know, to why I see this case, this Mohbad case, is not a case that you can handle to your team, anyhow team. I don't know, maybe you understand.
You know what? No, I'm not going to have this conversation with you. We're on two different levels. We're on two different levels. I see you. You're not going to comprehend where I'm coming from, and I don't think you'll understand where. The excuse you're making, excuse you're making right now, should not even come up. You're a foundation. You're an organization. You're not a one-man mopo. You're not a one-man mopo. Even if you're a one-man mopo, you still have sources.
This guy will not understand. This guy won't understand.
Yeah, he will not understand.
You should ask him a question like, what's the difference between a foundation and a single person?
African A foundation is a big organization and that you have planted nationwide.
What do foundation do?
A foundation is just like maybe you are building a solid house. You must create a good foundation for the house. That's what the foundation means. It's not.
No, Kesh, do me a favor. Kesh, I'm not trying to be rude, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. In the past 3 minutes, Kesh.
Anyway, wait. Let me correct him. Let me first correct him first. That's not the foundation we are talking about. The foundation you are talking about is when you build a house, you put solid rock, solid material, so that the house will not fall, right? That's the one you're talking about, right?
Part of the solid rock is your organization, your team.
Okay. So now the one that we are talking about, we are talking about an organization with objective registered to the government that has responsibility, to take. And when this responsibility comes, these members of these foundations, they address the case with one of a member that is part of the foundation or not. The remaining member of the foundation, whatever case that is available, they continue to address it. It's just like, for example, when Berekete was not there, the members of the foundation were still addressing every other issues. Berekete is not a lawyer. Berekete is not a doctor. Berekete is not a private investigator. As leadership, you tell lawyers what to do. You tell doctors what to do. You tell private investigators what to do. Now, as this case is now, can you tell me one lawyer Berekete have in this case? Can you tell me one doctor Berekete have in this case? Can you tell me
you don't know. Wait. You don't know his key connection about this case on the ground. You don't know his key connection about this case.
Has Berekete ever been to the inquest? As a lawyer, Berekete ever been to the inquest?
It might send someone in a disguise. You don't know.
No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't in the inquest there. When you get to the inquest there are two things involved there. It is either you sit, you're just listening, or you come to be part of the investigation. And to be part of the investigation, you have to introduce yourself and tell where you are coming from. You can be there, but you can be there and sit and listen. But if you know you want to participate, you will file an application to the office of the coroner, letting them know beforehand that you have interest in this case, because the law says you can examine and cross-examine after you have filed an application. So as the file application in the inquest to start with? No. So you shouldn't just go there to sit and listen. You should go there to also cross-examine, to ask questions to the government. That's why they set up such panel. But look at the game. Look at the game here. Look at the game here. Okay? What I see the game is like this. So many things, basic things has been done already. Okay? Like, but from breaking the side now, the only one thing, okay, that, let me say, we eventually get to break it in was what exact center was the sample of Mohbad sent to. Okay, it was when he asked the Commission of Information that we got that. Okay, now he gave us 8 weeks, he gave us 10 weeks. Autopsy report, everything came out. We never saw him. He disappeared. He went into thin air. The coroner has given, the coroner have recertified the autopsy application that was filed since March. Coroner has granted it that now we can go and do our own autopsy. But now these are the things we've been asking Berekete all that time. We were telling Berekete, do your own autopsy, do your own autopsy. If government autopsy come now, if government say this is their own autopsy, you say supposed to show your own so that matter goes straight. But the body that you understand that Mohbad body is getting rotten every day, body they rotting every day.
Papa, okay? Do you know?
He never did anything since that time until now. Like now we're about to go and do our own autopsy. Let's Mohbad. They are already on the process of doing their own autopsy. So what does he want to do? Go on.
Do you know? Okay, thank you. Do you know he can't do his own autopsy without the government giving him an eye, without the court giving him an approval?
Did he apply? Did he apply?
You don't know. Maybe he applied. He applied.
That is the problem. The problem we are having, right? That is the chess cloud we're talking about. See,
to me, it's not just
some basic things. It's a chasing cloud. Let me tell you, it's a chasing cloud. When you want to call governor, listen, chasing cloud. When you want to call governor, didn't he tell you guys that next week I will be calling governor? When you want to go to Lagos, he went to Lagos, he went to investigate. He said, this is what I find. This is my findings. My finding is that they said Mohbad body done the rotting. My finding is that the money for autopsy was not approved. Okay? He's giving account of the things that he's doing. So don't assume, there's no assuming here. The court is a public office. Anything you write, you send to the court. It's not on the underground anymore. It's something you should let the public know. In fact, you even letting the public know. We even made the government to take it serious. That we have filed application to the court requesting them to give us permission to go and do our own autopsy. It will even make them foster it than for you to write it and stay quiet on the ground and be saying you are waiting for whatever they decide. Okay, there are so many things that are not done well in this case. What we are just doing, that's why, like a platform like this, we try to teach people about the different things that we observe on when we want justice, we support justice, but we know the way our Nigerian people handle stuff. Okay, we expect all of us. I mean, we see things, the way things happen beautifully everywhere, all over the world. We expect to have these things in our lifetime, to experience, to have things working, to have nobody taking advantage of Nigerians. But each time we find ourselves in position to get these things done, again, it's like we go back to 20 years ago. Okay? So we understanding these things, that these things are real, that people are just there to take advantage of you. I mean, especially when you are not learned, it's just one good thing for the society to understand and then to move on from there.
Okay, Papayano, do you know since when, I don't know, maybe you could see us, do you know since when they said Berekete was not feeling fine? Do you know they haven't handled any tough case up to this instance? Do you know they haven't handled any tough case?
This is the toughest case Berekete has ever handled in his life. It's the toughest case he has ever handled in his life.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
you know one other case he has handled. You see, you just do assumption. May I give you fact? You tell me one case he has handled more than one bad case. You don't know, but you just believe.
There are many cases. Wait, Papayano. There are many cases he has handled, which is tough than this, which you don't know. It is just that you just maybe.
And tell me now. See, you tell me now. You know him now. Me, I don't know him. You tell me you know him.
I know Berekete. Since I've been following Berekete.
Can anybody now? Can anybody tell me what case Berekete has ever handled in this country more than Mohbad case? Please. Anybody here who knew Berekete, who has been following him, please just tell me one case so that I will go and research the case very quickly. Right? I know me, I'm a research person. I want to see his power. Somebody please tell me any case Berekete has ever handled that it is more than this Mohbad case. That there are fans from both sides. There are government from both sides. There are threats coming from both sides.
Why are you overindulging? Have we ever had any case like this in Nigeria?
No, that's what I'm saying. They say that people are underestimating this case and they are trying to just praise this man for nothing. I don't understand whether the man has the power or not. They are using past glory to judge as usual. Nigerians, when someone comes,
Papariano is not past glory. He can come and take glory. All we need is just justice. It's not past glory.
We need justice, but we don't want to be played with.
The way you are talking now, wait, Papariano.
He said 8 to 10 weeks. We should wait. We waited. We never heard anything from him.
Papariano, the way you are talking now is as if you don't need the justice anymore. Maybe you don't need him in the case.
The way I'm talking, let me come. With the way I'm talking, what I mean is that all the good people that would have handled this case, they have chased them away and they allow it for the cloud chase, which shows to you that it's just like getting no justice. Okay, that's just what it's like when you give the case to people who are unprofessional, who cannot handle it, just like getting no justice. That's what it is.
Okay. I can't give you. Okay. I'm with you, sir.
Kesh, you see, there is something called responsibility. If I promise you something and I'm not able to deliver because of whatever may happen, I have a duty to announce to you where I've gotten so far, what effort I put in so far, and what I expect at this point. The 10-week promise that we're going to get the results, I think Brekete should have came out and said, look, my sources are working on it, but this is where we are, and this is what we find out. So being silent on a major issue like this, when the world was waiting for you, now you wait for Baba to get arrested, you wait for the judge to come up and dismiss Bankole and Smith. Bankole and Smith was offered to you to work for you. I remember the day I listened to Berekete and he called the lawyer. He called the son in Abuja. Up till tomorrow, I don't know if that sign declined to enter the case. But if you call the lawyer in front of the world needs to know if that lawyer is working on the case on your behalf or not. And if that lawyer was not working for you, the world has recommended Bankole and Smith. You did not reach out to them. You did not do anything legally. You did not do anything socially to carry people along. So for me, those are issues that shows the character of a man. I love Berekete. I love what he's doing for the world. I love what he's done so far. I love the landlord-tenant case, the localities that he's dealing with. But when you are giving a major, they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. Write that down.
Yes.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
Much is expected. Yes.
The world gave justice for Mohbad and landed it on Berekete's lap. Now he disappeared only to come back and take the torchlight. Oh, now we're going for autopsy. Nobody's going to kill you. Even the government cannot kill you. To me, that was repulsive. No apology for no apology. No, hold on, my brother. Hold on. No apology for the long absence. No explanation for the hopes that have been dashed. And Berekete is fully aware that people are talking about him on social media. So coming up to say, I'm not a social media, this can come. To me, that is berating and insulting the people who have kept the fire, the flame. People who have kept the flame of justice for Mohbad. You come up insulting them, me, and now they listen to social media, small children on social media. That is insulting. Without these people, there is no movement, there is no hope. So, to whom much is given, much is expected, and Berekete has failed in that aspect. What I would like to find out now is, those that have run to him, what are they expecting? What is he hoping to deliver? That is it. But he's already shown weakness so far in this case. Thank you, Mr. Kesh.
You know, African team, we are working with people they don't have their own mind to think. They only see, it's only what they see that they fly with. They don't think ahead. Like the question that is, up now, that we'll be saying. Let's say you went to break it now. Let's say you as a person, okay, as every individual who is here. Tell me one thing you expect Berekete to do right now in the case. You walk ahead. Wait, please. Bro, there are so many people here as people, they have to just be learning. Okay, sometimes it's difficult to bring you guys up to be speaking with you because you guys don't understand things. I have to tell you guys directly like that. You guys don't understand. I'll discuss with intelligence. Let me say you are Berekete. Put yourself in the shoe. Tell me one thing you can do now. Go on.
If I am Berekete now, okay. So wait, I want to tell African TV something. Sorry, before I forget. African TV, do you know the Bayaba and Berekete? I'll be talking all this while before Baba was arrested. Do you
have the proof? Do you have the proof?
I don't have a proof.
You see, that's another problem.
Wait,
bro.
Papa,
You know,
wait, Papa.
I don't want to bring this conversation, please. Let us just let's let that. I mean, please. I don't have this time for this kids. This guys coming around. Let's just have some fair discussion, okay? So if you want to discuss, please make sure that you have your own mind, not what you take around and you bring in around to disturb people. So let's proceed. Let's proceed to the things that matters.
Paprano, things that matters. Have you done proper investigation that he did not come up today?
No, that's what I'm saying. They keep giving one excuse or the other. What they just want to do on automatic basis, she understand. So everything that they are doing is planned. There are some big figures behind this case. And in fact, believe me, right, I will tell you that Berekete would have dropped this case, but I want to guess that some big figure called him again to continue with the case. Okay, believe me, there are so many powers that have been displayed in this case. So many power display in this case. There are some big figure. I mean, in the opposite side that would have called him that you are the only one that can do this. It's already on your table now. Okay. Do you want to tell me that there's no this result, all this thing? But if we act like he doesn't even know, he will even act like, okay, let us call government to confirm. See, you know what I want to see, right? I want him to make one mistake. Look at the mistake. I hope he doesn't make it. Those of you who like Berekete, better go and tell him. I hope he doesn't come to studio and says he want to call because the government promised him 8 weeks or 10 weeks. So now he want to call them so that they can tell the whole world, so that he can confirm from them about the outcome of the autopsy. I'll just be laughing, smiling where I am because now they have corona inquest that the government set up for every citizens. You that want to ask questions, you go there. It's very too big to go to inquest or to send lawyer to inquest to go and also find out to get information. Okay, where he want to get his information is in the studio. Then call the governor. The governor will give to him. Then call the corona themselves. If it works for him, this will fine. I don't have issue with that. Okay, but for me, I think for me, it's just cloud chase. It's just cloud chase. It's part of the.
Brother, I really want to talk about today. Can we verify if he came up today?
He came up now, just played now. He was handling other cases.
No appearance from Baba.
Someone said for someone bashing me, bro, get off, get lost. I don't know why. These guys, there's one thing they don't understand. All these dog round back fans who are just, this platform, okay, it's an intelligent platform, an educative platform. I am not